Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the bronze match of the evening. Team Fineline going up against Team Paragon Elpis. I'm going to introduce Team Fineline on the blue, and my buddy here is going to introduce Team Elpis on the red. So here we go. On Team Fineline, we have Xenatronics playing the On Her 80 carry. Y-Try playing the Yeb, supporting Xenatronics on the 80 carry. Connor 609 going to be playing the Thor jungle. Shadow Chair on the Raw mid, and Spectre going to be playing the solo lane Arachne.
And we see in the red corner, facing Fineline, Paragon Elpis. Proud Feet going to be playing Shibalanke ADC this game. Blackout going to be playing Agni mid. Enforcer going to be playing Hunbots in the jungle. Polar Bear Mike going for Ares in the support role. And last but not least, Silent Gamer as Bakasura in the solo lane.
Bakasura forgot to buy a Hand of the Gods, which is why we're seeing him back right now. But
it's plenty early. He's able to go back. I think. What do you think? Bronze match jitters?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It just means that they can't invade now because there's not going to be enough time for them to make it to
right. Which is kind of a
deal. But things, I don't think they want to invade. Well, the problem is I don't think they want to invade an Arachne. Bakasura can do a lot of damage, but the thing is, Arachne spiders does more damage, and also you can kite around the Arachne spiders. And not to mention, you pair that up with the Thor. Hummus doesn't really do that much at level 1, so invading is going to be kind of bad, but I'm actually surprised to see Fineline not invading. They have a really aggressive level 1 lineup, so perhaps, they could have done something there, but taking it slow, it looks like, probably the right call because you don't want to feed that first blood.
Yeah, whoever gives up first blood is definitely going to be quite a bit behind, especially because both these teams can really, really snowball into something really, really powerful. And we're just going to see them, like you said, go safe route and just do what they need to do in the jungle, go for both the buffs. But once we get in a lane here, what would you like to see from Paragon Elpis? I mean, they do have such a strong laning phase. Connor has to really get into the lane to clear it, and Spectre can either just throw down spiders and then has to walk up into it, and Paragon is already 2 lane. We're going to definitely see them really, really out clear Fineline in the solo lane because of that.
Well, there isn't any god in the game that can out clear Bakasura for the first camp because he can just eat the minion when it's low.
Right.
So Fineline is obviously going to get out cleared like any other lineup that goes against a Bakasura. But the next wave is all that matters. In fact, I actually expect to see a kill, if not people getting really low, because Fineline has a lot of aggression right here. Look at Spectre playing just really aggressively, but Connor isn't with them right there, perhaps valuing the wave more than the kill, but Connor is going to get an early rotation out, perhaps going to the mid lane, maybe looking to invade Paragon Elpis' back harpies after clearing those wave. But Connor 609 it just doesn't feel like playing aggressive today. I mean, he's
so
on the point
he's so off and
right?
on. Like it's like every other week he plays aggressive, then he plays passive. It's really interesting to see that dynamic in him when he just needs to do it. He picks Thor every game it's open, and then doesn't necessarily want to play him like Thor. There's gods for him if he wants to play a little passive right away. Like, he could. There are options for that. But right now, we're seeing Silent Gamer probably going to take first blood here onto Spectre. Spiders come down to slow, and that is going to pull him off, unfortunately, for Silent Gamer there. But he is going to hit 5 way before Spectre. Spectre has to be super careful. He's going to lose a lot of lane clear because Bakasura is just going to zone him right now, and that's exactly what Bakasura needs to do to win this lane for a while. It's interesting to see that Arachne is so far behind Bakasura when Arachne can really fight Bakasura in lane because of the spiders.
Well, here's the thing. When you fight Bakasura, you have to keep in mind when his Hand of Gods is on cooldown because you don't want to be hogging. I mean, if you get out-hogged, like, you might get out-hogged right here, but Silent Gamer didn't choose to aggress. Now he's aggressing, but the thing is, Spectre can't really box the Bakasura that well if there's ranged minions on top of him, so he needs to be careful.
The ult comes out, Spectre is going to go down.
Spectre is going to be first blood.
He hit that 5 just like he called.
Bakasura.
He hit 5 just like he called and he went for it. Yeah.
Right, but it's a skill matchup in lane.
Right, but we just saw so much. I mean, I can't believe they're actually able to do it, given that Fine Line had a lot of pressure early game. We just saw Connor rotate so early, and that really gave it up. But we're gonna see Connor go into the air right about now. Here he goes for looking to get a double gank right here on the left lane. He is looking to go to land on Ares to secure that kill. Ares does have ult up and might just chain him and trying just to survive, but he is gonna go down. But we do see a big rotation. Fear No Evil gonna come out. Connor is gonna get blown up by Blackout. He's gonna get just annihilated. Blackout with just dropping 2 bombs on him. He's gonna go away. We see a raw heal trying to heal up the rest of them. They're looking to invade what they can, but they can't. Nice rotation on both teams' parts there. We saw Shadow Chair fall right along with Blackout, just try and help save him, but Connor just got exploded on, and that's the power of Agni. That early game Agni is so strong. When he hits 5, especially level 6, you know, he's got the rocks ready to go. He can just dump those right on top of you, and we already saw that Connor was already low anyway from taking a couple chains from Ares, which actually did quite a bit of damage to him. In the right lane, we see Spectre really coming back at Silent Gamers. Bakasura right now sitting at just half health, just shoved him right under tower. Nothing Bakasura can do right now. He has little to no mana, waiting to eat a minion right now. You can see it. He's going for it. Here, he's going to just have to jump on the wave, but we see a rotation from Enforcer looking to come over and help him out a little bit, and Spectre knew it was coming. Has wards there in right lane. I love to see solo lane wards. We don't see that enough.
Indeed, we don't. But the thing is, you don't need that many wards in the solo lane because nobody ever goes there. Since if you gank a solo laner, then the opposing team is just going to take a Gold Fury, which is why you don't want to be ganking the solo lane.
Yeah, but they just have to be smart enough to do it. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking ranked, probably not. But no, it's something like this. Yes, these teams are both very, very experienced in our tournaments, and I'm sure other tournaments as well. They know to be watching the team, watching where their team placement is. And we're going to see Connor rotate to the mid lane right now, looking to help out, as we see Enforcer there as well, too. Going to get a little bit of poke on Agni, but barely anything at all as he misses the hammer. You need to hit that to get that poke. Right lane right now, we're seeing it go right back and forth. Silent Gamer got to back, came back, and chunked Spectre down. Now Spectre has to back. It's going to be such a back and forth battle in right lane for a while until we really see Arachne get some more damage, but even then, Bakasura is so hard to fight with those Butcher Blades and his ult. He can just vomit on you. But Spectre should probably not be able to die, or probably not die unless the ulti's down. Arachne can jump right out.
Well, Bakasura, as the game progresses, Bakasura becomes less and less relevant, especially when you're trying to box Arachne, because the true damage doesn't scale as well when you head into the late game compared to Arachne's dot damage. So right. Bakasura is going to slowly fall behind in this lane, assuming that Arachne plays well and not get caught out by the Baka ultimate. So Baka, I mean, if Spectre jukes well behind his spiders and his minions, then he can easily outplay this Baka and outbox the Baka. But he needs to, at this point, he still needs to play a bit cautiously. He can't just straight up box.
Ares ult comes out as well. We're going to see raw ult, but he only hits Agni, but we see Xenotronics at the back, pins him against the wall, wasn't able to finish him off, and Shadow Chair is going to finish off Polar Bear Mike with the heal. We saw Connor 609 come down right on top of him as well. They're going to force a Gold Fury fight now. Great call by them. They know the Ares is down, and they do have a Hog 1 online. They don't have a Hog 3, though. They have to be really careful. Fear No Evil is going to come out, and Force is going to take down Xenotronics in the meantime, but who does the Gold Fury go to? It is going to go
Paragon Elpis.
It looks like it goes down to Paragon Elpis. They do steal it, and we are seeing Enforcer get a double kill, and Watch High going to go down in the back. That went downhill for Fine Line so fast that they didn't even know it hit him. If they didn't have a Hog 3, they maybe shouldn't have gone for that. Granted, they knew everyone was there for mid. They knew Ares was down, but just because Ares is down doesn't mean you can necessarily go for it if you don't have a Hog 3.
Alright, so that was a 4-4-0 exchange for Team Paragon Elpis. If you look, Spectre actually died in the right lane. As I said, you can't box a Bakasura straight up as an Arachne. You have to outplay him. And, well, Spectre got, or rather, Silent Gamer got the better of Spectre right there and, got outplayed. And that's why he died. So you can't straight up box a Bakasura and expect to come out on top,
right,
even if
especially when he's ahead of you. He was ahead of Spectre even before that kill, and he has Ichabod online. Now he's just coming back to base, but he didn't have Ichval then. That would have really been fast had he had Ichval online before that. Ichval is such a powerful item that we're seeing in Season 2 here. I really like that they added that item. It's such an essential build to a lot of physical gods. It really helps that early to mid game power spike once you get that on. And we're seeing right now Arachne has to hog the wave to even try and clear it fast enough, and even then isn't even clearing it nearly fast enough. Silent Gamer just chunking him down with every wave. Spectre having to use lifesteal just on the wave just to stay alive. But we do see Enforcer looking to maybe rotate here and looking to maybe gank. He is coming up behind Arachne. Spectre going to be in a bad position right now. Zibalanki ult going to come out, but a nice ultimate by Spectre right there. Knew that the Hoonbox was there, saw it, and ulted out, but that does force the ultimate on Spectre, which is going to be down for a little while, and you do not want that to be down when Silent Gamer, Bakasura, has his ultimate. And there's the ultimate from Silent Gamer, just like you're thinking. Silent Gamer is going to easily take it down with the help from Enforcer, just the jump and the slow, but Thor is going to come down, misses everyone, maybe still is going to kill Enforcer because of that. Fear No Evil coming out, he's looking to turn and burn, should have used that jump to get away. Shadow Chair going to finish off Enforcer, overhand smash coming down onto Connor, not able to get it to him. I think he crit him even then, but still wasn't able to even chunk him down near enough. Connor sitting at full health, nice rotation there, but we do see, Gab is in the right lane, not like Gold Fury's up, they don't have to worry about it, they can rotate there.
Xenotronics used his ultimate in the left jungle just to secure the speed buff, and it looks like Polar Break Mike is gonna pull Xenotronics. Xenotronics is gonna be forced to use the B. Xenotronics needs to juke for his life. His teammates are coming, but they're not coming quick enough. He's not chained, which is good. He's juking, and he might just have juked this, and perhaps Flyline might look to turn it around because Connor.
Watch out though, Blackout!
Here, but Agni is gonna kill.
Oh my God! The Gab shield!
With the shield!
No! He's gonna go down! He's gonna pay for it.
Take that kill!
Oh my God!
Agni went down. So that was a 1-for-1 exchange in favor of, Team Fineline, because at the same time, Xenotronics got the attack speed buff. So. And not to mention, Agni is level 11, so worth more than
wasting time coming down there, missing some lane clear because of it too. That was interesting. The thirst is real for Xenotronics. They really wanted to kill him. They're so mad because he was juking like a mother. And look at him jumping down lane. He knows he's happy. He knows that was worth it. He knows that he's a juking monster. And really, he wasn't even juking that well. It was just some misses by Proudfeet. Should have easily been able to take him down there. His pattern was pretty obvious of what he was doing. And you can just slow down and hit that if you just stop and take a breath. That's a problem that a lot of ADCs have. It's hard to just settle down and just think about where they're next going to be. Granted, it's really easy to juke when you're just shaking your mouse left and right, and only holding W, not using A and D to juke.
Right. And, well, Fineline's gonna have to make something happen. Spectre's just so far behind this Bakasura, can't even stamp to him. The only god that can flat out beat a Bakasura in lane that isn't a mage is Osiris. He is the only god that can flat out box a Bakasura
which
in
we
the
don't
early
see
stages
played
of the game.
anymore. I don't know why we don't see it into Bakasura anymore. He still has a really good team presence, and his fight is pretty good with that tether, given, if he's up in the face, and if he builds kind of tanky, he can really be in the front lines and be a problem for a lot of teams, but just not picked much anymore.
Alright. And Spectre is going to get aggressive in the back of Bakasura, but not by much. So, how do you think Fineline is going to come back at this point? Because Paragon Elpis is a better late game.
Well, they need to win this next Gold Fury fight, which we see Paragon was maybe looking to start here pretty soon. They're heavily warding the left jungle, and they know it's up, and they really want that. We need to really see Connor be aggressive and get some picks. That's what we need to see. We need to see Thor get online a little bit faster than what he is right now. He's not really where he needs to be. Granted, at least he has Jotuns up, but right now we see them going for Gold Fury, and they're probably going to be easily able to take it down. It's already sitting at 60%, but the rest of the team's coming in here. We see Y-Try coming in the back. They just leash it. A nice ult by Geb there, but not able to kill anyone else because there's no follow-up. Xenotronics is in a lot of trouble right here. Going to get burst. Now, Fear No Evil coming out. Y-Try is going to take a spill to Silent Gamer. He's going to take an Enforcer. Going to be jumping on Xenotronics right in the back. Going to take him down. Beads is forced out by Enforcer. He's just going to walk away. Connor 609 in a little bit of trouble right here, but we see Spectre come in trying for the save, and he is going to turn and spin to win. Connor 609 taking down Silent Gamer, looking to get a double kill right now. Just needs to land one more auto on Enforcer, and Archers are OP, going to finish him down as well. They need to take this Gold Fury right now if they want to get ahead, and that was a great fight for them as we see the charts coming back up in their favor in XP, which is the more, I would say the more one that they want to happen right now, the more important one. But we're going to see Proud Feet coming in here. Moonbot's coming in as well. Enforcer does not have his ultimate up right now, though. Not going to be able to contest this near as well as he wants to be able to. And he only has Hog once, so he's not going to be able to steal it. We're going to see Y-Try come and finish it off with a Hog. Fine Line does get the Gold Fury. Great for them. But we're seeing Enforcer in the back line try and get something. Turns around. He's going to get aggressive on Ronald coming out. Shadow Chair going to take down Enforcer. And they are going to force Proud Feet off of this fight. That was a great fight for Fine Line. And we just said, what do you want to have them come do? And I said, aggress that fight. They need to win that Gold Fury fight, and they did it.
It was looking really bad for Fine Line, but Connor just saved the day for his team. He dunked the back line. He only got one player, but he was able to burst that player down instantly, and that was Enforcer, I believe. And then the Humbat's ultimate came out, and that Humbat's ultimate actually destroyed pretty much all of Fine Line at the beginning of the fight. But once again, Paragon and Elpis just depends on those ultis way too much, so they're going to have a lot of downtime, and that's what Fine Line capitalized on. So that was a really nice play by Team Fine Line. Let's look at the graphs right now. 900 experience, 600 experience, basically nothing at this point. So this game is even. It could be anybody's game.
Anyone's game, yeah, definitely.
But the problem is that Paragon and Elpis has the better late game.
Right, so technically...
That is the problem.
I mean, not technically, but theoretically, Fine Line is still behind. If they're not ahead, they're behind. Because they're not going to scale near as well as Xbalanque, and I mean, oh my god, it's so rough, dude. Enforcer and Blackout, I mean, their team is built for the long haul, and they are going to be really, really destroying late game, and they're already still, I mean, they're still tied. The Fine Line just narrowly ahead, not really even ahead. Would have seen some lane clear differences, but I mean, this is going to be rough if we don't see Connor really get stick with this aggression and keep ganking as much as possible, trying to keep Xbalanque down, trying to keep out Enforcer. If he keeps killing Proud Feet and Enforcer, that's who we need to really see stay down. If those keep down and they burn easily in fights later, they're going to be able to win fights easily, because Agni can deal a lot of damage, but he has to stand still to do the most damage, and he can easily get destroyed when he's standing still like
Connor 609 is going to go into the air right now. It looks like the left lane is going to get aggressive. The Proud Feet is going to be the person that gets dunked, and he gets blown down. He gets blown up instantly. That looks like it's the only kill that's going to happen for Team Fine Line, because Paragon up is in a really good position for now, but they're going to get aggressed onto. Looks like this tier 1 tower might take a fall if Fine Line sets up a siege, and indeed they are going to set up a siege. Bakasura is rotating in. Silent Gamer is looking for blood right now, but behind him is Spectre. Silent Gamer doesn't go in. This is a 4v5 situation in favor of Team Fine Line. Everybody's ultimate is up, however, for Paragon Elpis, so this could be really bad for Fine Line if they choose to dive this tower. Geb is going to go in, try looking to tank this. If Polar Bear Mike gets a 3-man, 4-man ultimate, then this is going to be looking really bad. But Connor 609, I mean, this is just the battle of the poke right now, but Fine Line is going to have the advantage because they have the raw heals. Paragon Elpis cannot just poke them down. They need to kill them, or these players are just going to get back to full health again.
Yeah, that's the power of having Shadow Chairs raw on your team. He can really, especially at level 16, he's really going to be helping. He has 49 stacks on his Warlock stats. Oh, Connor's up there.
There's going to be a coming in 4. Picked up by Connor, saves the day with the dunk, gets the stun onto all the important players. Nobody is dead as Eatronics gets his ultimate here. Arachne is in the back line trying to clean up these people that are low, but who's cleaning up? Arachne is just taking way too much damage at this point. Arachne is not able to get any kills, but Connor does get a kill on Polar Bear Mike. Everyone on Team Fine Line is low, but that's why they have a raw. Raw is just going to kill everything. Everybody back up. Team Paragon Elpis is also really low. They're going to have to retreat, and Fine Line might aggressively do this tower. Blackout needs to be very careful, very cautious. If he ever gets pulled out, if he ever gets impaled, he is dead to rights, but it looks like Team Fine Line is just going to settle for a tier 2 tower. Team Paragon Elpis doesn't even want to contest. Silent Gamer had ultimate there, but he chose not to use it. He could have easily gone in the backline. Everybody for Team Frontline was low. He's really fed right now, so he could have cleaned up for his team, but electing not to do that. Gold Fury is gonna come up soon, and Team Frontline taking the first lead of the game. Hang on, this team fight might not be over. Enforcer is trying to go in.
His ult just came back up. His ult just came off cooldown. He has to be very careful.
Yeah, but Enforcer's not gonna. He's not gonna aggress. So that's gonna be the team fight right there. Gold Fury is coming up soon. And Paragon Elpis might look for that right now.
Yeah, and they should, because they just saw Geb back. Everyone back. They're going for it right now, but it is not up for another 10 seconds. That's going to allow enough time for Fine Line to group up and get over there. It is just coming to land right now. It's coming in for landing. We're seeing them invade. Paragon Elpis is invading their camps, which is a great idea because they know where they're at. They know Connor is getting aggressed on by Silent Gamer right now, but not able to take him down. He is just going to go heal up with eating one minion, though. And Paragon Elpis has already started Gold Fury. We see it already sitting at 57%, but Y-Try is coming in. He uses his ult a little bit premature, honestly, and now he's going to be getting aggressive on getting torn down fast. Connor 609 with a double dunk in the back, taking out Silent Gamer and Enforcer, but Proudfeet's going to finish off Y-Try. Ares ultimate coming down right now. He's going to pick off. Bullet just pull on her. Raw Snipe coming out, going to hit Proudfeet. He's going to have to walk away. Spectre taking down Polar Bear Mike. This is going to be a free Gold Fury for Fine Line. Amazing play.
The aggression is going to keep going. Look at Spectre. Spectre's in the front. Try to get the Agni. Proudfeet. Agni both really low.
Needs to be careful.
Really careful. Blackmore is playing with fire right now, but aggressive is not what Arachne can do if you're talking about short bursts of range, because she doesn't have that mobility ability in her kit. So, I mean, she can get kited really easily, but Team Fine Line is going to take a tier 1 tower for free in the mid, potentially a tier 2 tower, and Team Fine Line is going to take a massive lead after that. 5,800 experience, 5,000 gold after taking the Gold Fury right there. We see the grab spike. And now Fire Giant is going to be the next objective that Fine Line is going to look to take.
Oh my god, I mean, this is just coming down to the team fights going in favor of Fine Line because of where Connor is landing. He got that double kill on Enforcer and on Silent Gamer there, and those are two big ones he needed to take out. Like, taking out Bakasura and Hunbots there is a huge thing, because those are two of their biggest team fight potentials. Agni just going to get burned out easily because of that, and Proudfeet just looking to try and leave after that fight. That was an amazing play by Connor. He knew exactly where to land. I'm glad he's getting aggressive again. He's getting a little ahead now too, so he knows he wants to stay aggressive. He's sitting 8-2 at just 20 minutes in. This is amazing plays by him, and that's exactly what we needed to see last game.
In fact, it is, but Team Fine Line, this Fire Giant, if they choose to go for it, is going to fall really shortly. But once again, Paragon Elpis has really good team fight. It's all this Humbats. This Humbats is all it is that's keeping Paragon Elpis still, you know, somewhat in decent fighting shape. And also, Silent Gamer, hang on, Thor is in the air right now. Look at this aggression. Thor Dunk is not going to allow anybody, but is that even going to matter? Polar Bear Mike is going to get stunned out on the opposite side of the wall, but that wall might have not connected. Spectre is still going in, going balls deep, but I mean, you can't really find anything. Everyone from Team Paragon Elpis is just making it out alive, so ultimate for ultimate exchange. It looks like only Blackout or only Proudfeet and Connor used their ults there. Spectre is just zoning. I want to see this Gold Fury get started. Zoning the Humbats. That's all you need to do. You have to zone this Humbat so he doesn't fear no evil your support and get the hog off. For Ares to come, blink in, and steal it. But Fine Line is going to take the slow, not even going to go for the Fire Giant, perhaps looking to dive this tier 2 tower in the mid right now. They're maintaining a really aggressive posture right here. Polar Bear Mike is going to get all 4 players from Team Fine Line, but nothing's going to come of that. We saw Xenotronics use his ultimate just to get away, or just not to get pulled. Fearno Evil is going to get, Fearno Evil is going to get all 4 players. Look at this, Silent Gamer is in the front doing a lot of damage. Spectre is also doing a lot of damage. Spectre, nobody is falling right now. This is Team Fine Line because they have raw. Agni Bomb is going to hit all 5 players from Team Fine Line. And perhaps they're looking to aggress onto this Phoenix. Safer play would be to go to the Fire Giant. But if they can get this Phoenix, it is totally worth it. Everybody in Team Paragon Elpis except Blackout and Polar Bear Mike to the base. The fine line is going to retreat. They have to be very careful with this back. They have to fall back or they don't back at all. Because if they get caught out one by one, then this is going to be looking really bad. But it looks like they're not going to get caught out. Why try? If he goes down, however, this is going to be really bad. But why try just rolls out, and that is the power of Yep. Look at what Paragon Elpis is going. Look at where they're going. They're going to the Fire Giant.
Great play by them. They knew. They forced Fine Line out. They forced Fine Line out, and they're going to have to go right on it. They're already burning it down so fast. Look at Ares just zone wide try out. Ares should be the one in there trying to do it. I want to see someone else zone him out. Yep is going in around. Fear no evil going to come down. Fine Line gets it. Fine Line steals it, and Proudfeet takes him down, but he stole it. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what they needed!
The triple dump right here. Proudfeet is going to get aggressive, but Silent Gamer is going to be the first one to take a fall. Proudfeet is going to get destroyed by Spectre right here. Surrender Bull comes out from Team Paragon Alpha. Trials takes out Enforcer, and this is going to be a dive. Hopefully, not really, but the Surrender Bull is going to come out. Paragon Alpha is going to lose. Byline is going to be the third place victory. What a game one team fight is all it takes. Why try MVP there?